Small business owners like gyms and restaurants feel like they've been treated unfairly when it comes to rules and regulations this entire pandemic.
Kind of feel like the little fish in the big sea, whereas the big guys get the attention and the independents kind of off to the side.
No idea why the inconsistency between concerts, cinemas, and us. Why were we being singled out?
When Ontario entered into Step 3 of reopening in the middle of July, capacity limits were put into place for most gathering places. But today, the Ontario government is allowing some places to operate at 100% capacity in select indoor and outdoor settings where proof of vaccination is still required. Those places include concert venues, theaters, and cinemas, spectator areas for live sports, meeting and event spaces, horse racing, car racing tracks, and other similar venues, film and television sets with a studio audience. Good news for sports fans and concert goers, but some small businesses are still left scratching their heads.
Extremely frustrated. To have 20,000 people that can congregate in one space together, screaming masks off, having a drink, but yet we are socially distanced here and still can't reach our full capacity, feels like restaurants and gyms have just been singled out.
Many small business owners are just getting by, according to James Rillet with Restaurants Canada.
About 80% say they're either just getting by or losing money still.
This restaurant manager says a gradual lifting of capacity limits would be a nice start.
I don't know if customers are 100% comfortable with being, on top of each other right now. That being said, give me a little bit more space. We can have some more people in. We can still be comfortable and, we can make a little bit extra money right now.
Capacity limits will continue to remain in effect for gyms and restaurants. But the Chief Medical Officer of Health says Ontario will continue to review data and trends to determine the necessary and appropriate measures. Now, if you're going to be going to a major sporting event, proof of vaccinations and masks are still required. Now, as for what's happening behind me here in Hamilton at First Ontario Centre, the Bulldogs game is going to start at 7 o'clock. As you can see, some fans are going inside right now. Doors opened at 6 o'clock, but I am told that they usually only sell between 4,000 and 5,000 tickets, so they were not affected by the capacity limits.